Hello everyone, welcome to the City of Edwardsville's virtual Shoebox Parade, sponsored by the Edwardsville Parks and Recreation Department. My name is John Cunningham, and alongside my parade partner,
Trina Vetter. Good morning, John.
we welcome everybody. Oh, wait a minute, I think I hear Director of Parks, Nate Tingley.
Hey everybody, this is Nate Tingley, your Director of Parks and Recreation. Bet you didn't know I had a pilot's license too. Just wanted to give a big shout out to Cork Tree Creative for sponsoring our virtual Shoebox Parade. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful day for a parade. Have a good one, guys.
I tell you that Nate Tingley, he's a good guy. In case you guys didn't know, we have a theme for this year's parade, and it's Storybooks on Parade. Let's get things started with our first entry. It looks like it's from the City of Edwardsville.
It sure is, and Desiree is driving this float with our own mayor, Hal Patton, accompanying him in the back of the truck, and happy to be out of masks this morning are just a few of our city administrators. Police Chief Jay Keevan, the Community Economics Development Director Walt Williams, the newly appointed Fire Chief James Whiteford, City Administrator Kevin Head, Director of Finance Jeannie Wachesik, and the City Clerk Emily Bates.
And you can see on the back of their parade, they've got the banners that are around town, a foodie kind of town, dine, play, and shop. And it even looks like there's some Go Tigers, Go Blues, Go Cardinals pennants in the back of that van as well.
Absolutely, go Tigers.
Our next float looks to be from the Edwardsville Parks and Recreation Department.
Oh, look at those fuzzy little figures. We see the Parks Department showing some of the fun things we can still do in our parks even during those more restrictive times. There's families walking their dogs, there's kite flying going on. Glick Park is great for that. Bike riding, which can happen all over Edwardsville on all our amazing trails. And if you see in the back, I even see a guy fishing. You can fish in LeClaire or Glick Park, but I don't know if I've ever seen a yellow pineapple fish before.
Yeah, I think he's going to have to throw that one back. That does not look like a keeper.
That's not a
He might have
keeper.
a fish story to tell, but I don't know about that. And now we have another float from the Edwardsville Recreation Department.
This float, John, shows some more fuzzy guys having fun with things you can do in the leagues around town. We have pickleball, baseball, softball, soccer, which is great now at Plummer Park. So many leagues this year, and next year we're hoping to be able to have all of them up and running again.
I like that pickleball, I have to say. The next float is from Kalik Kovarik. I hope I pronounced that name correctly.
Yep, Caleb Kovarik wanted to create a float for our Shoebox Parade because he felt that the world we are in right now needed a smile, brought to you by the Greatest Show and Barnum and Bailey Circus. Thank you, Caleb. Thank you for sharing a smile with this float. You were right. We needed it.
How can you not like the circus? That's the best thing.
Yes.
Next, it looks like Happy Up, one of our local businesses here in town.
Happy Up is one of my favorite toy stores, not just locally, but all around. My kids have a lot of happy memories there. This float is covered in chickens. It is clucking with laughter. Have you been to Happy Up yet, John?
I have. We usually get birthday gifts from there, and as well as gifts we're giving to other people. That's the best place. Plus, they wrap, so that's always a plus. Next, we have the SIUE Alumni Association, and there's a little cougar in the back of a shoe.
Here's Eddie the Cougar getting ready to cross the finish line for the Cougars Unleashed Homecoming Run. They're going to do it this year, John, virtually. You're going to have to check this out because each year the Alumni Association awards close to $30,000 in scholarships.
Holy smokes.
And this virtual run helps them do that.
That's fantastic. $30,000 scholarship. I wish I had one of those when I was growing up.
Me too.
Following Cougars is Solution Roofing Incorporated.
Solution Roofing entered their float to show that they are a local and family-owned roofing and home exterior company ready to take on any size roofing project, even one as small as the home in our little parade. So call Solution Roofing for your free estimate, just like this shoebox guy did.
Yeah, he's patching his roof. Not sure it matches, but it does just as well. But that's all right. Our next float coming down the street is from Maisie Sonderegger.
Watch out, Dr. Seuss. Maisie has created a shoebox float that brings just as much joy to me to see. The book, The Lorax, is a huge part of Maisie's life and teaches us all valuable lessons to care about our environment. She wanted to share that inspiration with the rest of us. I just wish I could shrink myself down and walk around that float.
Yeah, I see the Lorax. He's chilling right there in the bottom underneath. I guess that's a big tree, I guess, from the land of the Lorax as they fly through the parade here. And I think our next float is from the Cub Scout Pack 75. I think that's what's next.
Yeah, check out this great float. Cub Scout Pack 75, they got together and they covered it all. It's almost a bit of everything going along with their theme, which is the great outdoors. Look closely and see a bit of your own I Spy with my little eye kind of game. I personally love the little bunny rabbits, which are kind of hard to see unless you're up close and personal. So check out the pictures that we'll be putting online after the parade.
I like the Pinewood Derby car too. That was always the best part, to go see the Pinewood Derby. Our next float is from the Edwardsville Public Library.
Find your favorite storybook stars at our very own Edwardsville Public Library. They are waiting for you to join them on your next adventure. This float is amazing. I love the creativity and the story it tells. Can you see a character from your books on their float? They are literally jumping off the pages.
Clifford the Big Red Dog. He was always one of my favorites. And then look, Where the Wild Things Are, those guys are on there too. My mom used to read that book to me too, so that's all some good stories. Next we have a float from an individual, Colton Brown.
Yeah, Colton is only 9 years old, and he created this epic Star Wars float coming down our route now. Check out his battle between the X-Wing and the TIE Fighter. I love the creativity and the sound effects. Do you see the sound effects?
Yeah, I see them. Pew, pew, bang, bang. I love Legos too, so that's pretty cool. Again, Colton, may the Force be with you. Followed next by, I'm not going to pronounce this one right either, San Joseph Popso?
Looks good to me. The Pokemon Go float coming down the street was created by an 8-year-old. We've got some awesome young people in Edwardsville. This creative float honors the hundreds of people who play Pokemon Go in our area. And you know, Sam said he and his dad drove all around our parks this summer playing Pokemon.
I do like Pikachu, but my favorite Pokemon is Snorlax. His power is sleeping. So, how can you not like that?
I think I'm identifying with that.
Next, we have Abigail Zajac.
Yeah, that's Abby Zajac. She wrote a book for her Girl Scout Gold Award, and it's called Bobby Conquers Anxiety, and it is based on her cat. So she has written this book. She's hoping to get it out into libraries and the school districts this year. You can watch her on Instagram at Bobby and Anxiety.
That's fantastic. How creative. Next, we have Youth Be Heard.
Youth Be Heard is an online gallery of youth writing and art. And you know what I like about this parade is I didn't even know about this. Their mission is to elevate youth expression so you can inspire each other and the world. You got to check their website out, and they have one of my favorite books on their float called The Dot.
I have not read that. You like that book?
Oh, it's one
good
of my
one,
favorites.
Huh? All right, I'll have to check that one out. Next, we have Mariah Delap with, one of my wife's favorite movies about Hamilton. It's Hamilton Rise Up.
This amazing Hamilton-themed float was created by a 9-year-old locally. Mariah attends Warden Elementary and is obviously a huge fan of Hamilton. She likes everything Hamilton, goes to sleep at night singing about it. Look how it's spinning.
Yeah, I like that. She put some extra work into that.
Yeah, there's a lot of detail. I love her passion and talent.
I think the guy spinning might be sick after the parade because he's spinning pretty good over there.
The side.
Next, that's right. Next, we have Fence and Deck Depot.
I know my dog would love for me to fence in the backyard so that he could run, so I need to be checking out Fence and Deck Depot. It's another locally owned and family operated business. It serves the entire greater St. Louis area, Missouri, and Illinois. They have 3 locations with exceptional customer service.
Yeah, we do have our backyard fenced in, so it's so easy just letting the dogs out the back. Oh, so easy. We used to have to walk them. All right, next we have Violet Nesbitt. I think it's a I Spy.
Another one of my favorite kind of books, I Spy. Violet has always enjoyed the I Spy books. How could you not want to play after seeing this cute float? I Spy Ocean Life, created by a talented 5th grader, Violet Nesbitt. Take a close look and hunt for ocean life. What do you see? I see lights. Violet, those lights on the float were awesome.
I also like Where's Waldo books.
Oh,
Those
yeah,
are also
Where's
classic.
Waldo? Yeah.
All right, next we have Kinder Care Learning Center.
Did you know, John, that KinderCare has provided quality care for our newest and youngest residents for almost 40 years?
I did not know that.
And this float has some of their very own loved family members where the wild things are. KinderCare uses the power of art and imagination and daydream to allow their residents to have fun.
Yeah, I saw those little guys dressed up as dragons and
So
dinosaurs.
cute.
And there was even a tail on the end of that float. That was pretty classic. Next we have, I can't see. Maybe I need to go to Metro Eye Care.
Metro Eye Care, they have their own I Spy float with all kinds of characters from some of our favorite books. So you can't see them, John? If not, I think you need to go get your eyes examined.
Yeah, I might have to.
Metro Eye Care can help you with that, from contacts, yearly exam, dry eye, any other medical needs. They are local and they are here to help.
Fantastic. I'm getting old, so I'm going to need some new glasses soon.
Me too.
Next we have, let's see, Operation Christmas Child.
The Samaritan Purse is who puts on the Operation Christmas Child. This is a great program a lot of our local clubs and schools do every year, churches. They will be doing this November 16th to the 23rd, and we'll have a link on our page for people to find out more about this much needed
Fantastic. That
organization.
float was full of stuff. And we've got, election is coming up, and this group is big, the League of Women Voters of the Edwardsville area.
Did you know that it is the 100th anniversary of the League of Women Voters and the ratification of the 19th Amendment? I know you aren't affected by the 19th Amendment, but I was.
That's right.
So women
Allowed
got
women
the
to vote.
right to vote. Yep, and that was really important.
Sure is.
Great group and a great cause.
Sure is. They're going to have a couple events coming up closer to the election, so watch your stations. And next, after the League of Women Voters, we have the Edwardsville Arts Center.
So the Great Artosaurus Gathering. Oh my gosh, this has one of my favorites on it. On the back is Bob Ross, actually the front, Bob Ross Parasophopoulos.
That works for me.
I wonder, do you think he actually says happy little mountains when he paints?
Probably so. And the pipe cleaner work on the back of that mosaic, that was fantastic.
Check that out on
that was good
our
stuff.
website. It's too much detail to share.
And next we have the Luco Brown, Dawson, and Hertz float with one of my favorite books and or movies, I might add.
Yeah, but unlike the lawyers in the Memphis-based firm of Bendini, Lambert, and Locke, this law firm is local and they are honest. Luco Brown, Dawson, and Hertz is located here in Edwardsville, just a block away from the Madison County Courthouse. Their attorneys blend sophisticated legal counsel with a service-oriented approach.
Fantastic. Next we have, we had the Boy Scouts. Now it's time for the Girl Scouts of Southern Illinois Troop 355.
The Daisy Girl Scouts. This float highlights everything that's important to them. The pearls on the float represent the founder, Juliette Gordon Lowe. The rainbow represents the colorful badges. The trefoil represents the 3 parts of the Girl Scout promise. And my favorite part, sorry to say, is the cookie box on the back.
Oh yeah. Thin Mints. Put them in the freezer. My goodness gracious.
What are the ones that chocolate covered with peanut butter?
Oh yeah, that's good stuff. They're all good. Next we have the Friedrich family.
We got a taco about this float, John.
There's nothing wrong with tacos. Nothing wrong with tacos.
This is their favorite book, Dragons Love Tacos by Adam Rubin. This book talks about chicken tacos, beef tacos, but apparently I'm going to have to check this book out because if a dragon eats a hot taco, then it's red hot trouble.
You know what I like is the salsa on the back of the truck. That was fantastic.
I wanted to open it though.
That's right. And next we have the bus from the Edwardsville YMCA.
Join the Edwardsville YMCA this fall as they help our community get back on the road to normal. Their fall session is underway now. New registrations are being accepted online, and if you're interested in Fall 2 session, watch for that in October. They
You
miss
gotta
you.
love the Y.
Did you know? They miss everybody.
Yep. My son went swimming up there the other night because he can still get in there. Next, we have, we're getting close to the end here. This is another float from the Edwardsville Parks and Recreation Department.
Yeah, the Edwardsville Park and Recreation Department, we've missed a lot of our events this year, and we are already looking forward to 2021. Keep an eye out. It's going to be a bright and shiny future in the Edwardsville Parks and Recreation
Yeah,
Department.
we missed the arts in the park, the Route 66, the kite fly. All that stuff is great, but it'll be back sooner than you know it. And last but not least, closing out every parade is the Edwardsville Fire Department.
Thank goodness for them. If you didn't see them at the end of the parade, it just wouldn't
Be
feel-
the same.
It wouldn't feel
They
normal.
just recently got a brand new fire truck.
That's a nice looking truck too, John.
I won't tell you how much it
that's
costs, but it's worth every penny. And they also sold the one to a local fire department.
Volunteer fire
Yeah,
department,
volunteer
right?
fire department. So
Yeah.
helping everybody else as well. So that's great news. And that wraps it up. However, we do have our winners in the various categories. In the individual family entry, our winners were...
The Friedrich family. Take a look close. They're even wearing masks in the front. Did
They
you
are.
see
That's
that?
fantastic. Commercial entry winner, Happy Up.
Happy Up Inc. Go in and congratulate them. They also gave us a prize for the Friedrich family.
Oh, and the nonprofit entry, Edwardsville Arts Center.
That is definitely an I Spy kind of float. You got to see that up close and personal.
And our overall theme, support Storybooks on Parade winner, that was the Edwardsville Public Library.
Seems kind of fitting.
And that does it for this year's entry for the virtual Shoebox Parade, sponsored by the Edwardsville Parks and Recreation Department. I'm John Cunningham, alongside...
Trina Vetter. Come back and vote for your favorite, because the fan favorite is our last and final prize this year.
Again, we both want to say thank you for joining us for our parade this year, and have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day.